Well, good morning, people. Shout out to Michael Anthony Jackson. That's his tagline, and I couldn't figure out nothing else to say. So, good morning. It is. It might go with the welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess if you say anything three times, I guess you know. I guess it'll work if you say it three times. I guess give the people on the third time enough time to hear it for the first time. Anyway, good morning, people. This is Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. Uh, Depending on who you ask, that bitch, right? And I think if I said it three times, it'll work. So let's see if that is true on this episode of. I know y'all like, what is she doing up so early in the morning? And why is she live? And what is she doing? Well, this is a live show. And what I realized is that I had not done any updates uh, about the show or about what I'm doing for my birthday or anybody else's birthday, because you can get a little birthday brain, um, when it's your month. You get a little birthday brain. So on this episode, I am live. I take questions. I'm by myself. Please don't make me sit here and talk to myself for a whole hour. Please don't do that. It would not be cool. But Sauce in the City updates for June 24th, my birthday, and some other stuff. Because, yeah, simply because I have other stuff to talk about. So, without further ado, I guess we should get started. Not even I guess. We should get started, right? I am live on ooh, my page. Oh, that might have been what happened. Okay, so I'm trying out some different aesthetics. So I did not go live on my page. Ooh, but it's always on private anyway on my page. So, nah, whatever. Welcome and good morning. It is Saturday morning here, and I am literally on day, what is it, 14 of the countdown to my birthday. So that means in 14 more days, 12 comedians will converge upon Las Vegas. That's the picture in the background. Here, let me give y'all a better look. Yep, 12 comedians will be here, I tell you. And they will all be here for my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Okay. So, anywho, I have been asked to look at some things and to give you guys updates about some things. So, I will just go ahead and get started about those things, right? Nothing to it but to jump in to it, I say. All right, so here we go. First up, I kind of want to give some shout outs to my boy, comedian G Dane, who will be here in Las Vegas, Nevada on June 24th, y'all. He will be out here tickling our funny bones and making us laugh and doing things that you just don't know if comedians should do. But comedian G Dane is such a comedic force that it's kind of crazy. So we always like to see and check out his antics. And I have been less than on my job in showing you guys the kind of comedic talent that he is. So I am going to go to one of our inboxes that we keep for Sauce in the City, and I am going to show you his promo. All right, let's see what this is. Let's go crazy. Mm, mm. Let's get down. Y'all remember that, right? Okay, so this promo is going to be really quick. It's only 29 seconds, so you cannot blink. Um, so I guess this is a good time for me to give like a little life lesson, right? Like a little lesson going on in the house today is that when you do a promo video, please make sure that is it is over 1 minute long. Because it is really hard to use a 29-second promo video. But I am going to give it my best and I'm going to let you guys see what I see on a day to day basis. Hey, number one, you're the first person that showed up to the stream. So welcome. Welcome to you. Welcome to you. I'm glad I'm not sitting here talking to myself. It only took, oh, and then they disappeared. Well, isn't that just great? Okay. Okay. Isn't that just great? Isn't that just awesome? All right. So here is promo number one. You guys have to really, 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 really kind of pay attention because it goes really, really, really fast. So let's see if we can do it.
So we say, folks, I'm back, nigga, to the right, baby mama right behind us with a K, and the llama in the Honda. We can
Hey,
play,
get it, G Day.
really want to play.
He's so entertaining. Oh, but the cool part is that it'll play over and over and over again. Okay, so I'm learning something today. So as you guys can see, June 24th, Las Vegas Theater Company, Sauce in the City. Tickets are on sale here. I guess I should put that information up here. Oh yeah, welcome in, y'all. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Right now, I am going to put it up on screen that the birthday to June 24th. Yep. You can here we go. I have to do things, and I wish this video was longer.
So we say, folks, I'm back, nigga, to the right, baby mama right behind us with a K, and the llama in the Honda. We can play, oh, you really want to play, I'm gonna get. And I'ma take it, limitless. Bullets in this clip, I got gang of six. They know the smackers, they can't hang with it. So we say, folks, I'm back, nigga, to the right, baby mama right behind us with a K, and the llama in the Honda. We can play, oh, you really want to play.
Well, see, that's why you should make them longer than 29 seconds so that you get a little more beef to the pie, right? Just a little more beef to the pie. I need just a little bit more to play with, and I would be okay. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the promos that are out there for June 24th. It is really going to be a good time. Like, you guys are not even going to believe some of the stuff that's going to be going down. Let me see how long this one is. Ugh. Okay, maybe I can't get into that one. That's fine. That's fine. Um, Boy, it's harder. It is harder to be the only one on the screen and be trying to find something over in the video world that's longer than 28 seconds. So Anywho, thank you guys for tuning in or not tuning in, depending on when you view this video. But anyway, updates for June 24th, which is my birthday, and some other stuff is going on right now. And I have no intro to the show. The intro is just me being here. And like I said, I realized that I hadn't done one bit of promo for this show that's coming up. So, Dads of Comedy at the Hillcrest Community Center, 1800 Southeast 21st Street, Topeka, Kansas 6607, and live virtually. So I am a part of the live virtually crowd. And I think one of the reasons that I said yes to this is because I have been wanting to combine the two forever. And so I am so glad to see that there was someone out there who has decided to do it. And not only did they decide to do it, but I get to be a part of it. So it's pretty darn fantastic. I'm going to do 15 minutes of comedy, or something that I like to refer to as comedy. And I am going to pray that it kind of turns out the right way. I'm a pray. Prayer, a lot of us are counting on God right now. And so this show right here is one of those days that I'm really counting on Jesus to lead me through. You know what I mean? Because I am scared out of my mind. I am over here shaking in my boots, literally getting ready to pee a little bit, trying to figure out what am I going to talk about for 15 minutes. And then I thought, well, if you're afraid about what you're going to talk about for 15 minutes here, imagine on June 24th when everybody is in town and you are going to have to be uh, doing comedy and running a show and saying hello to all your friends, because nobody is going to come all this way and you not say, hello to them. So I am a little bit nervous about this. I don't know why I said yes. I think he asked me, and then I was so excited that somebody had asked me to go somewhere and do something that I immediately said yes. Before I realized that I don't have 15 minutes of time. Okay, so I jumped out there before I realized that. Now I'm like, whew, and then when I said yes, I thought it was a lot further off than it is, because I did not think today would come as quickly as it did. But now that it's here, I'm like, oh Jesus, what am I going to do? And so I would like to thank this nigga, who, which is Swamp That Nigga, because this is the person who talked me into it. I invited him on my show, which is Sauced in the City, the 9 o'clock magic hour comedy church edition. And he was like, yeah, in the green room, you want to do 15 minutes of comedy? Well, he didn't say 15 minutes. So I would like to know that the way that he caught me up is he did not say 15 minutes. He said, I think you would be good on the show. Okay. And so I said, yes. So, see, y'all helping me to put this story together, because I did not realize what had happened until I am talking about it now. Because this morning when I woke up, um, I talked to one of my comedy buddies. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. I talked to him this morning about the show here in Vegas, and I was telling him about this shit right here. I was telling him about this because I'm worried that I don't have 15 minutes to talk about. So he was like, you know what, Brenda, you got it. Don't worry. You're good at this. Don't worry about it. And so I thought back to this nigga and I was like, you better be glad, Swamp That Nigga, that I know some good people in the comedy world who will help me devise a plan to be able to pull off 15 minutes of comedy that I don't have. Okay, so I'm just saying, thank the Lord, I have great comedy buddies. And if you guys want to tune in, the tickets are 99 cents online. And you just go to this page right here.com. And you will see where you can purchase tickets. They're 99 cents for the online version, and they're $10 if you live in local. Let me bring that back up. Live in Kansas. Okay, Topeka, Kansas. I knew that. I knew that. Don't be looking at me crazy. If you're watching this right now, do not be looking at me crazy because I have birthday brain. So, as I was explaining to my comedy buddy this morning, my comedy brain is saying birthday, 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 birthday. It's not saying uh dad's a comedy, 15 minutes of comedy for this. But I'm so excited to be here because I get to at least practice, right? I get to at least practice and work off some of my nerves. So be a part of the show. Go ahead and, put comments. Please put some comments in the comment section. Please, please. I need comments over there, over there in the comment section. I need them. Okay? Because I am really nervous and I'm trying to work out some nervous energy. And so this is the best way that I know how to do it with you guys in tow. So please, if you love me, put a good morning, put a great job, put something encouraging because right now, all I have is me and y'all. I'm not on the phone. I'm not checking emails. I'm not checking my social media. I am right here, right now. So I'm going to need y'all help. All right. First picture up. Oh, here we go. Because I didn't get a chance to eat breakfast this morning. I I had this. This is something that this nigga right here did. Okay, so look at the clips. He cooked this, and you know, I think it looks pretty good. He said it was mushrooms, cheese, eggs, and spam. Okay, so mushroom, eggs, cheese, and spam. Now, I was with him for the mushrooms. Okay. Everybody loves a great mushroom. Okay. Mushrooms, yum. Okay. And well, the people who aren't allergic to them, because there are some people who are allergic to them. And then there's some people who just don't like them. But anyway, I like them. So I was with him. Right. Cheese. Cheese is kind of all American, cheeseburgers. I eat a lot of cheese, ham and cheese sandwich. I get cheese on everything, my spaghetti, and I like all different kinds of cheese. I like Parmesan, I like Swiss cheese, I like mustard cheese. If it's cheese, I'm down. So I was with him there. I was with him there. All right, and then let's see, eggs. Okay, um, I was with him to the egg department. Now I don't like everybody's eggs. Okay, I don't like everybody's eggs. If I like my eggs done but not burnt to a crisp. Okay, because when you leave them on there for too long, they start tasting a little weird, right? They start tasting a little burnt. So but these eggs look okay. But then, but then, but then, he said spam. I don't know how I feel about the spam, but my question to you guys is, would you try it or would you trash it? Because I'm on the fence because I was with him until he got to the spam division. So I want to know, would you guys try this or would you trash this? If you are a spam lover, then you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm just thinking to myself, trying it or trashing it is definitely up to debate simply because of the spam. For no other reason but the spam. And I'm on the fence about the spam. Okay, so y'all let me know what y'all think. And what I'm going to do is I am going to find me one of these amazing videos by someone that I really look up to in the comedy world. Um, and actually is coming to my show here in Las Vegas. So I thought I would give y'all like a little preview of what be happening on the other side of these pictures while y'all tell me if you guys will try this concoction or if you will trash it, because yeah, I kind of need to know, because I don't know if I want him to make me this when I go visit him. And then in the meantime, you guys can hmm, tune in to this video from Jamil Peterson. So shout out to him. Okay, to him is this is, to him's is. And yeah, enjoy the show, y'all, because I know I'm going to, simply because, yeah, I need a break. So here we go.
Yeah. Jada Pinkett Smith is opening up about one of the tougher parts of maintaining a good sex life with husband Will Smith throughout the decades. The Red Table Talk star got candid about the topic during an open conversation about all things sex with her mom and co-host Adrian Banfield Norris and guest Gwyneth Paltrow.
To all my friends, family, subscribers, and yes, soon to be subscribers, y'all already fucking know what to do. Please like and share this video. Jada fucking Pinkett. Jada. You just don't fucking stop, do you? You just don't. But you know what, Jada? I'm not fucking mad at you. Jada Pinkett, I'm not mad at you, and I don't think nobody else should, especially if Will's not. Because what I like about you, Jada Pinkett, is your fucking honesty. Okay? Like, you are very honest and upfront about your shit. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of girls, a lot of women out there that be under fucking cover holes. Be undercover, straight the fuck up. Got a whole husband, got a whole boyfriend and everything. Instead of telling him, listen, I'm a fucking hoe on the low. No, she take all this nigga's money, got him doing all types of shit. Then he find out that she's a hoe down the fucking road. You know what I mean? And that's not all females. I'm speaking for the females that are hoes. You know, but Jada Pinkett, she lives in her fucking truth. You know what I mean? What'd you do? You would want a motherfucker to be upfront and tell you what it is from the beginning. So you got a choice whether you want to stay or you want to play. Even for the guys, if you know you got a woman at home, let that other girl know. Look, you are just a fucking side bitch. I have a girl. Instead of lying on her, so that she got a choice to say, oh no, I'm better than that motherfucker. I'm a one-man band. You can keep your little side bitch shit. I'm not the one. You know what I mean? You give the other person the choice if they want to stay around. Now, Jada Pinkett, she's very fucking blunt and upfront. And this is some breaking news. I had no fucking idea. Now, here it is. Jada fucking Pinkett used to make August Alsina urinate on her during sex. Yes, August used to pee on fucking Jada.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm talking about? Jada motherfucking Pinkett getting pissy with him. Nah, getting pissy with him. Nah, getting pissy with him. She was getting pissy with August Alsina. And I know that little young motherfucker, an R&B singer, and you was trying to turn him out like R. Kelly and shit, having peed all over you and stuff.
No.
piss all in your hair and stuff. You know, I just got this breaking news.
Oh no.
You know, and this is around the time when August was going through depression and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? And she used to have this little motherfucker pissing on her. Which, to me, if that's what she likes, then so be it. So be it, Jada. So be it. At least you are living your fucking truth. If you like motherfucking niggas to piss and pee on you, that's cool. You know what I mean? So you just had the Chris Kelly from Criss Cross. That shit just came out. Then you back at the table again, talking about how you couldn't really, pretty much was tired of Will Smith's same fucking moves. You know what I'm saying? The moves, Will just wasn't doing it no more. And y'all see how Will looked in Bad Boys, how they made that nigga, what was his Mike Lowrey? Mike Lowrey was supposed to be a sex symbol. You know what I mean? Mike Lowrey was supposed to be the one to smooth, you know, real sly, fly motherfucker. All the girls love Mike Lowrey.
Oh,
But come the fuck out.
You were not put on this planet to work for money.
He's so
Money is
popular,
meant
he
to
gets,
work for you.
Video
And unless
or
you
ads
understand
in the
it,
middle of his video. So
Find out.
sorry about that. Here we
Mike
go.
Lowrey wasn't shit in the bedroom. Would wear a nice suit, be a whole bad boy, or what you gonna do, or what you gonna do when it come for you. But I can't fucking satisfy my fucking wifey. But he couldn't do it. He couldn't satisfy Jada Pinkett, and she wanted to be urinated on. And y'all can't get mad at that, okay? This is not the R. Kelly situation, because that was a 15-year-old. Jada Pinkett is a grown-ass woman. If she likes apple juice all in her face, dripping down her eyes and shit,
Oh no.
that's her fucking business.
Oh.
You know? So Jada, I'm not mad at you. Straight up. If you want to, if Will don't come out, every nigga that I know, if you say some embarrassing shit with the niggas I grew up around and you a female in front of a bunch of niggas, a nigga will, oh my God. A bitch ain't got the heart to embarrass a nigga like that, especially not in fucking public.
Oh, no.
So you know she got Will Smith in check all these fucking years. She been having all these different sexual desires and doing all types of shit. Got Jaden Smith friends peeing on her.
Oh no.
Like, and I guess a lot of women
Oh, no.
like Desperate Housewives kind of women. Like when your man's going out, he's going all the time. You know, he's a movie star. So he's really never home. And you just sitting there and you're horny. And then she's extra horny. Every woman gets horny at some point. You know what I mean? You get horny sometimes. But when you're in a relationship, I'm more used to like, you know, like women that's like, no, not to fuck tonight. Not tonight. You know, females are the ones that can go for years and not get no dick. A woman don't need no motherfucking dick. Like, for real, they can go without it, but a nigga can't do it. That's why a female could be like, oh, you ain't getting no pussy tonight. And a nigga be storming and starting to see, you know what? I'm sick of this shit, babe. That's what the fucking, this is why I go out to fuck with other girls. Because you don't never want to give me nothing.
Oh no.
You know what I mean? And they can threaten us. Look, you're not getting no pussy if you don't do them. A nigga had a whole kitchen clean. But let you go to a female, you go to your woman and be like, listen,
Oh no.
if you disrespect me one more time, you say something smart again, bitch. You not getting no dick tonight. You is not getting this good dick tonight. A female be like, what? Fuck out of here, dude. Boy, bye. That's what they'll do. You know, that's their favorite doing. Boy, bye. Go right to sleep. Like you can't threaten the female with a dick. They don't give a fuck. Females could go forever. But let me tell you something. They got some females out there that's called nymphos.
Oh god.
Now, nymphos, no. Nymphos, they need to be fucked. They have to fuck. They love to suck 24 hours a day. So here it is. Will is married to a nympho. And Jada Pinkett admits that she's a nympho sex fucking addict. This bitch was going to schools, going to see therapists because she liked to fuck so much. So what the fuck do you think she would have done? If Will would have been a street nigga that went to prison, what do you think she would have been doing when you was locked the fuck up? You know what I mean? Getting pissy with him. Nah, not getting pissy with him. Nah, she would have been getting pissed on and then coming to the jail visiting you like ain't shit going on. You know what I mean? That's the type of women that you had. You know, she liked to fuck. She was an nympho. What do you expect her to do? So y'all shouldn't be mad at Jada Pinkett because she's honest.
Okay.
At least she's fucking honest. Because there's plenty of females out there that's just like her, but they not saying a word to a motherfucker until they break his fucking heart and take all his motherfucking money. Now you're looking fucking stupid. You know what I mean? At least Jada give you a warning. So before you step in that shit, you know already, listen, there's a strong possibility that I'm going to fuck one of your friend's sons. Okay? So if you get in this motherfucking ring with me, we getting pissy with it. Nah, getting pissy with it. Nah.
Oh my God. So yes, everybody, that is Jamil Peterson, who will be here live in Las Vegas to tickle our funny bones. And I realized what I needed at the beginning of this video. I need y'all. Weird enough, I'm not funny by myself. Like alone, I am really boring. Like I just like to sit on the couch and do nothing, right? Like I'm literally a lump of clay. But when I get around y'all silly asses, okay, and that's each and every one of you who have had anything to do with the Sauce in the City brand. When I get around y'all silly asses, I turn into something all the way fucking different. And Jamil Peterson just reminded me of all the fun and the shenanigans that is going to be coming up on June 24th. And I'm going to have another opportunity to tell some other people about this party coming up here later on today. So if you guys want to see me make a bigger fool of myself by thinking that I can pull off 15 minutes of comedy, yeah, be over there. But back to this video. The professionalism, the way that he can just make you laugh. My joy comes from y'all. My joy comes from watching, how I meet you to wherever we are in our timeline. My joy is watching how you guys ascend the playing field, right? It's really crazy. It's really crazy. We were on this question right here, trying it or trashing it, and it was, this is the chef right here. Swap that nigga, not swamp. Swap that nigga. He created this, and I think I've had enough time to think about it, and I am definitely giving it a try. Because I mean, who has not eaten a good piece of spam, right? You get the salty stuff. Actually, there's a restaurant here on the corner of where I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I ain't gonna say it out loud because I don't want nobody popping up at my residence because my mouth is okay. See what that mouth do, as they say. Anyway, so but they serve spam. I think they're like spam masubis. I think that's what they're called, spam masubis, and they charge you like $13 for that spam. Yes, $13 for a piece of spam with some white rice rolled in some seaweed. $13. So if Swap That Nigga is offering this here right here, this looks like it could not cost, all that much to do. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm going to try that because yeah, it looks pretty good and it's free. So here's the next thing that we'll talk about. CBS News yesterday says a handful of gas stations are charging $7.25 or more for a gallon of gas as fuel prices hit another record. This shit is getting insane. Let me tell you, gas prices, that shit is getting insane. I remember for $5 in gas, that would last me literally until Wednesday. I have a little four-cylinder car. I literally could go back and forth to work until Wednesday on $5 in gas. Okay. Now I put $5 of gas in my car. Thankfully, Nevada or Las Vegas, we're still reasonable. We're still reasonable. So if I put $5 in there now, I get maybe a 1 gallon of gas. Okay. And here's the horrible part. I don't know if it's shrinkflation even in the gas division, but that $5 does not get me back and forth to work 3 times like it used to. So I don't know if y'all have experienced that, but I think they are putting less gas in the gallon of gas that they're charging you for. How much is gas out where you guys are? Is it still pretty decent, or is it like, you know, all up there and abroad? Oh Lord. Shout out to comedian Mantrice in the house. Turn up, turn up. Shout out to her. She just inboxed me some news, like live, like it's crazy. That she's so quick with it, for one. And for two, I wasn't really expecting it, but I did see it on the news. So I'm going to go ahead, and while you guys are telling me how gas prices are doing in your town, David Green says 4.99 a gallon. Okay, that's still kind of decent. 4.99. They haven't jacked y'all chins already, so that's pretty cool. Um, you need to tell us where you at. Maybe we could come get some of that. Alex First King Cook Jr., welcome to the conversation, Alex. 4.89 for you. Okay. Okay, that's oh dang. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good out there. Y'all like doing the most. Um wow, 4.89. I'm impressed. I'm over here literally speechless because that is a bargain. You see what that looks like compared to the picture on the screen? Do y'all see what that looks like? 7.25, and that's regular. Like you're not even getting no like gas coverage or nothing. Shout out to Cheryl L. Moreland. I see you checking in. Good to see you. And Alicia Moreland, good to see you too. So I take it the two of you are connected. So welcome to the conversation. Yeah. So 4.89, I'm kind of jealous, Alex. I haven't seen 4.89 in a little while. So that's like really, I don't know. I don't know if that's dope. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling about that, Alex. I don't know how I'm feeling about that. You get $4.89 gallon of gas. I haven't had that in forever. So I think I'm feeling a little bit, jelly right now. Let me know where you at. Maybe I could use 2 tanks of gas to drive all the way over there. I'm in Las Vegas, so I don't know. But if it's in Las Vegas, let me know where that gas is, and I'm going to go definitely get that. But you guys are coming in, and I want to say good morning. So I'm kind of fighting. I'm fighting with myself. I'm like, oh, girl, you have to, check out the people. You got to check out the folks. Um, yeah, the video. That's what I was on. I was trying to think, like, what the fuck was I going to do next? I knew it was something. I don't know what it was, but I knew it was something. So, what I want to show you guys here, let me see if I can do it. Probably not. Um, in instances like this, we go to something, right? So, this is a fish. So, I don't know. Somebody sent this to my inbox, and I was kind of like creeped out by it. Oh, Alex is in St. Pete, Florida. Okay, Alex, have y'all ever seen a fish like this in St. Pete, Florida? Do y'all have shit that looks like this? Hey, David, do y'all have shit that looks like this? But somebody was like, if you didn't have anything else to eat, you were stranded on the island, you'd been fishing for 3 days without catching anything, and then you caught this, would you try it or would you trash it? I don't. It's got fins. It's got that ain't no fish. Oh, well, I think it is. I think it is. I think it's a fish. I don't know what it's been through, but I still think it's a fish. I definitely think it's or it's at least fish like. How about that? Maybe it's fish like. Okay. But would you guys try it? You've been fishing on the island for 3 days. You ain't got nothing to eat. Um, okay. Okay, there we go. But if I'm stranded, I'm eating it. Right on. All right. I love questions. Christy Baltazar, did I get that right? Baltazar, she says, why am I tagged on this? Well, Christy, I am glad that you asked the question. And see, that's when I'm all about the answers. If I've tagged you in on this, that means you guys are definitely on my Facebook friends list. And my ultimate goal by my birthday next year, 2023, my birthday goal is to get to know each and every one of you. I would really like to see if I could have a Facebook list full of people that I actually know or have had on my show or I've done business with or maybe had a relationship with. I don't know, depending on how it ends. But Christy, if you are here, it's because I wanted you to see me, but I'm glad you're in the house and I'm glad you asked the question. Because I want to get to know you. And so I invite you, Christy, on my show, on my platform, inside this box, to get to know you better in a 21 question conversation called Weigh In, y'all. We do it every week, Mondays and Fridays, and we are live on Roku, Fire Stick. Let me see, Roku, Fire Stick. I always get these mixed up. Roku, Fire Stick, and Apple TV. So we are live over there, and then we're live on PCTV out in Pittsburgh, which brings me to the good news, right? Because there is good news. Um, and I think I'm with you. I'm just saying, if I'm stranded on this island, I'm eating it. So I'm going to answer that before I move on because I know I ain't going to remember to go backwards. So, anywho, that brings me to this. All of our episodes can now be found on PC TV out in Pittsburgh. I just got the news this morning. So, shout out to Stefan Braxton. Thank you so much for making my morning. That was like amazing. So, now I can put any of the shows on PCTV. They like our work. They like you guys. They like my work. They like us. They really like us. They really like us. So now I can put it over there in Pittsburgh on local TV. So we are on their screens. We are on their all of their streaming channels. And so it's a really good time, guys. So congratulations. So Christy, if I tagged you into this post, it was meaning for me to want to get to know you and want you to see me because I'm not really, well, I'm online a lot, but I'm not online a lot. So get to know me. Or, or Christy, there's always a choice for you to go ahead and remove yourself from being my friend so that I don't tag you into anything else, which I'm totally down for because, there are other people who are asking to be my friend and you are in one of those seats. So either way, I am definitely all excited to get to know anybody that I've tagged into this post. Here, let me go ahead and do this so that we all know who I tagged into the post. So, Karen Bosco, Rudy SK Vibes, Angela Woods, David Green, shout out to you for coming by. Um, let's see, comedian G Dane, Paul Zap, Zappelli, Jacob Lee, Downey, Patrick, Melton, Skylar, Bulks. I should add some commas to this. Cherie, Wright, aka Henny B. Love you, girl. Alex First King Cook. Hey you. Thank you for tuning in and commenting. I really like it. This is a conversation, people. It's not just me up here trying to figure out what the fuck to say to entertain you. This is a conversation that I want to have, and this is the best way that I know how to get to as many of you as possible all at one time so that we all can have the conversation. So I'll read some of these names later because it's like I'm trying to look and I need my glasses, and yeah, it's all bad. So, anywho, moving on to this, shout out to comedian Mantrice for sending me this. Um, it's very short, so don't blink and don't click off. It's very short. Here we go.
Damn.
Okay. Like I said, it's a very, 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 very short video, but okay, so I've seen this on the news. So they got into the fight, and then the guy who attacked him actually jumped out and left him down there on the rails. A good Samaritan, thank the Lord, a good Samaritan got down inside the tracks and actually rescued him. And I heard that there's a lot of voltage on that third railing. So, to help the trains go by. So he was stuck on that third railing, and this man risked his life to jump in there and to move, dude. And you seen how he was down in there. So you have to jump down and then you have to jump over the other two like Frogger, right? Because all three of them have electricity. So you definitely, definitely could kill yourself trying to rescue somebody else. And I don't know now, I don't know if me being me, would I have jumped down in there to save him? I don't have that kind of complex in myself. It's like self preservation. But I thank God that there are people out there that are a little bit more braver than Brenda Brown and will jump down in there and save people. Violence around the world is insane right now. So I'm scared. Okay, this not like back when Bush was president and we were over there fighting for we still don't know why we were over there fighting, but we were over there fighting and they were showing us pictures of those big old bombs that they were dropping on people. Okay, I was a little scared then, and when 9/11 came, okay, I didn't even know that that shit could happen. 9/11, I still thought it was a movie probably up until midday when I got home and they kept talking about it. But when I actually figured out what it was, my fear grew. Okay, y'all can see my hands. So we went from here because we were fighting over there. Then when it came here, I got about here, but I thought, America's pretty strong. We got this. They came over here, they did that. We're gonna make sure it doesn't happen again. We're cool. Today, I'm like this scared. See how you can't even see my hands no more? I am that scared right now. I am that scared right now. Where I can't even see boundaries because people don't understand that crazy people they have nothing to lose. Us sane people who can keep our minds on different things, we got things to lose, right? So that's why I'm afraid. Like my birthday party is literally in 2 weeks from today, and I don't even know if I'm going to make it to my birthday party. That's how unsure I am. Now, of course, I think positive, and I never let anything get me down or to sway what I'm going to do. But inside, right here, in this little place right here, I am scared to flipping death. The violence out in the world is getting out of control. People are just fighting for no reason. And it's a reason to them, but when you really look at it or put it in front of a good comedian, I bet you they can rip all the logic out of your reasoning. That's probably why I like comedy. It's like if you put any situation in front of a good comedian, they can literally rip the anger out of it. They can literally take whatever it is that you're mad about and put it in a perspective that will leave you laughing at the end of it. So I guess I'm in the perfect place right now, which is surrounded by my comedic friends. On June 24th, it will be live and in person, y'all, here in Los. I tried to do that all slick and it didn't work out quite the way that I thought, but y'all get the idea. It's live here in Las Vegas, and I need my comedy friends around because the violence and the things that people are doing is like super kind of crazy. Okay, it's super crazy. So Rudy SK Vibe says, I love this. Oh, and we love you, Rudy. And Rudy is abroad. He's not in America. I want to say, oh man, live on TV, and I don't even know. And he's on all my posts. You're on all my posts, and I thank you. And you're amazing. But then again, you have to cut me a break. I don't even remember where people in the United States are. David Green had to remind me where he was. Alex, you had to tell me where you're at. So as you can tell, I really don't get out much. Rudy K or SK Vibe says, I love this. I love you too, Rudy. Rudy is a musician. Actually, he's an artist. Sorry, not a musician. He's an autiste. Okay, with the bars, with the bars. Rudy, yeah, go check him out. He's on Facebook. He's on Facebook. He's all over the place, and you guys can, check out his page and support a brother. It won't hurt you to support somebody for a change. Get a little support in. Um, let's see what we're gonna talk about. Ooh, 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 ooh. I bet you guys will like this one. How about Steph Curry? Okay. Have we not watched him? Why aren't we celebrating him? Why is the sports world, do you think, if you are a sports lover, and David Green just put Maryland in the comments, so I know you are there. If you guys are sports lovers, why are we not talking about one of the greatest that ever did it, the same as LeBron James and who else is there? LeBron, Kobe, all of them. You don't think that Steph Curry should be up there amongst the King Jameses of it all? Nobody ever talks about him, but he's kind of amazing. What do y'all think the problem is? What do y'all think is going on in the wacky world of basketball where this amazing man who does all these points, um, does all this stuff for basketball is amazing. And what I'm going to do right now, which I never, ever, ever, ever do, I never do this, but I am going to look up Steph Curry's stats for 2022, right? I'm typing it in as we're talking, right? So what comes up in Google is that Steph Curry stats. Okay, let's see. Top stories. Okay, I was going to think that it was just going to pop out. Okay, Steph Curry game by game stats 2021 to 2022. Let's see. His assists are 10. His that was just at the Los Angeles Lakers versus LA Clippers game. So let's just do that. His rebounds were 10. His points, so he had 20 altogether. His points, no. 10 was his rebound. See, I don't know about sports, but I know that Steph Curry is a doll, and I know that he does not get the hype that the others get, and I need to know why. So I need y'all to tell me why this man does not get the kudos that everybody else gets in the sports world, even though he's just as dope, if not doper, than some of the ones that get all the kudos. Okay. I just need y'all to explain to me why that is. And in the meantime, I am going to jump back to a video because I need to look for something. And I've been wanting to watch this video again anyway. So you guys will have to kind of tune in and be my guinea pigs because I wanted to watch this anyway. But Mantrice, shout out to Mantrice Haran for interrupting everything. But I know she is just trying to help. And she is a news junkie. She's a news hound. If you guys want to laugh your booties off, y'all need to get over there to Mantrice's page, and it's spelled just like I said it. I said it. That's right. I said it. All right. So this is the next one that I want to show you guys, and I understand that you want to hear like live people. Oh, okay, let's check it out. Because I was gonna move on to the video. I was gonna make y'all understand that I needed help in figuring this out. So I was gonna move on to the video and come back for the comments because every time I got to pause because I need some understanding, I need a video. So David Green says Steph Curry revolutionized the game, focusing more on shooting over dunks and layups. See? See? That is a good thing. And I think you're right. He went back. Oh, my clothes are really big because I need to buy new ones because this was the old set when I weighed like over 200 pounds. And so now that I'm not there anymore, they keep falling off of me. So y'all have to excuse me. Or y'all can hit up the Cash App for me a stylist and then I can figure it out. But anyway, you're right. Steph Curry took it back more to the game, the teamwork, the shooting, utilizing the entire team to win a game and not just you. He made it more lovemaking again in basketball and less of a, you know, it was more like now it's like a ooh baby baby type thing. Because for a minute there, I think right after Michael Jordan, it became about dunks, like you said, layups, who could get the last shot. It became more about the individualized player. And Steph Curry brought back the everything to the game. So everybody gets to play and everybody is a part of the win. Not just if you lose LeBron James, there goes your whole team. No team should be like that. The Bulls shouldn't have even been like that with Michael Jordan, and that was my favorite basketball team of all time. Now I don't even have a favorite basketball team. I have a favorite player, and Steph Curry is it. And I don't understand why he doesn't get the reverence that everybody else gets, King James and everybody else. So if you guys are out there in the world and y'all pass by the NBA, tell them to, cover Steph Curry a little better. Because we should be talking about him. He is a great player. And actually, he revived me wanting to even look at basketball again. Because after Michael Jordan, and they tried to do the Kobe Bryant thing, rest in peace, Kobe. They tried to do the LeBron James thing, and I just don't care. But when Steph Curry came back, I started to care because he's kind of dope. All right, so 21 Savage on the catch 22 that could lead rappers to getting RICO charges. So this was very interesting to me because in the story, right, what happened is it's a very hard place to be in, right? So you want to get out of the hood, but if you stay out of the hood, then everybody will say that you're a traitor. Everybody will say that, you got all bougie and you need to remember where you from and all of that. But then when you do remember where you from and you go back and you hang out like you used to because you don't want people to think you're bougie, then the police try to get you for racketeering charges. they try to say that you're, you know, that you're inciting riots and inciting violence, and that you're perpetuating violence. So then the next thing you know, you could be facing charges in jail because you're trying to prove how down you are. So for me, I guess my opinion on this is that um, when I move and get out of the hood, like I'll send money back. I won't send my body back. Because my body isn't gonna do anybody any good, right? But I'll send money back, money, resources, knowledge, things that people can use to improve their surroundings. But also, I'm not, in the gang life or in the, street life. Like, and I don't think if you live in the hood that you have to be in the street life. So I guess my point is, depending on what you're going back to the hood to do, is why you would probably be facing RICO charges, right? Why that would even be a thing. Because if you're going back to keep up the mischief and the bullshit that you were doing, that you were running away from, then definitely you're going to catch RICO charges. But if you go back to the hood to build it, to put your money back into it, to build people up, I'm not seeing how you could catch RICO charges over that. But you guys could let me know, because it might be a thing and I don't know about it. It might be a thing and I don't know, because Brenda doesn't know everything. That's why I asked so many people so many questions. Here's another one: Compton versus the Bronx versus Chicago. You got to visit one and stay for a week. Where are you going? Swap that nigga changed my mind on this, but it just goes to show you how scary I think, and I come from Las Vegas. Remember, I come from Vegas. Hold on, if you didn't see, let's get a visual. I come from this dusty motherfucker. So, the concrete jungles of Compton, and or I'm sorry, the concrete jungles of the Bronx, and the windy cities of Chicago. I don't wear my wigs that tight, so I don't know about being there. But it just shows you the headspace of where I was at. And Swap that nigga, shout out to you, because he changed my mind on this, because I would definitely want to go to all three. I would love to be in any of those cities, because I have had the privilege of watching whatever hard life is going on over there. I have watched it breed some amazing, talented people. Okay, some of my best comedians are in Chicago. Shout out to Mantrice, Robert Kane. Um, I know I have a few more, but I just met them. But these two I've been kind of rocking with for a minute. So if I didn't say your name, don't be like, why you ain't say my name? Just know I just met you. So it takes me a minute, to get the brain ticking so that I can remember your name. So shout out to him, because I'd want to go to all of that. We're asking 100 Facebook friends what's the number one item Americans say they misplace every week. And he got this answer correct. First shot. So I want to see if y'all get it correct. And while you guys are writing in your answers, I am going to share with you guys one of my favorite people in comedy. And he's in Alabama. Okay. Let's go get him, Daddy. Hey, 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 what you got from here? Show me what you got from here. Show me what you got, yeah. Show me what you got, yeah. Hands up and praise. Thank you, DJ. What's happening? Birmingham, my city. It seems like the pandemic died down, We got to get rid of this COVID. I just hope they don't sprinkle us with another strain or with COVID. Just like everything else in America, made in China. You know what I'm saying?
How many of y'all been vaccinated? Good. I was against it at first, man. I was on the fence with that shit. I was like, damn, I don't know what the hell he putting in that shit, putting in my body. Then I thought about it. I said, shit, I don't do no research on them dick pills I take from the gas station. That shit work, man. You said none of that. Man, this COVID stuff, man. Haven't spent too much time with my family, man. You know, I'm gonna get away. Me and my wife have got like 100 fights. She 99 and 1. I ain't won but one damn fight. And I hung up in her face. I took that as a win. Fellas, it's 2022. I want y'all to stop going to the police officer buying these Crown Vics. Scared the shit out of me while I'm drunk driving. I look at my rear view. See you back there, my hands on the 10 and the 2. Look to the side and motherfucker is you. Won't take the spotlight off the side of the car. I'm like, well, damn. They took the stickers off, but the car don't still say police. And then I'm on my second marriage. It's going real well. My first marriage ended kind of quick. You know, but I did get 2 beautiful daughters out of it. I lost my wife. You know, I ain't really losing. My boyfriend just picked her up, my kids up, and took them to his house. So I had to start back dating, man. The dating game, man, changed up on me. Changed totally different game. I found out you don't actually meet the real person. You meet a made-up person first. I should have known when I was getting ready to go on a date. I called. I said, hey, I'm on the way, baby. She said, I should be ready in 15 minutes. My girlfriend beating up my face. I said, damn, y'all over there fighting? I ain't know what face beat means. What face beat really mean is no matter what you look like, your makeup artist can beat your face and you coming out looking absolutely amazingly beautiful. And she did. We were on the date. Date went well, man. Went back to my house. She stayed the night with her. Little did I know I was going to wake up to the unbeat face. She laid in the bed, man. I'm like, oh, shit. She got a stocking cap on her head. Snowing like me. I said, shit. She been looking like a homie, looking on my ugly ass friend. She was still asleep, so both my feet hanging from under the cup, right? And I'm looking down there, trying to decide which set of feet was mine. So I was looking for ones that I thought was mine, and the ones without the corns didn't move. Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That man is so talented, and I have been blessed. I say comedy spoiled of having him be on the show, not only for one episode or 2 episodes, but quite a few episodes. Hey, that rhymes, so you know it has to be true. Shout out to comedian JB Robinson out in Alabama. So yeah, that he's funny and a professional and opening for Eddie Griffith. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, he done went a long way. So that's very, very cool, and I love that video, and it makes me laugh every single time. So David Green says phone or keys. You got to pick one, David. Like you get one answer. Same thing like on the show. We get one answer. So you got to pick phone or keys. And so I wanted to let y'all know that actually it is one of these 2 answers that is number one on the chart. I guess I can just tell you it is the phone. It's the phone because I want to move on because the next question is pretty dope. And I said it yesterday, and then I wanted to answer the question. They're all performing tonight. Who you gonna see? And they said Michael Jackson. And I was like, oh, yeah, Michael is a good answer. Michael is great. Whitney Houston, though, I think I know more of her songs, I think. Simply because I had a real bad breakup right there, in during the time she was making the really good music. So yeah, Whitney Houston is pretty good, like it brings back all the memories, not good memories, but it brings back all the memories. Then you got Prince here, and he woke up all my young teenage body parts with that purple rain, right? And then Under the Cherry Moon wasn't getting no better. And I was a young girl when those came out. I didn't even know I had parts that could be awoken like that. So definitely Prince is like, and he gives a great show. Have Man, I see all the videos and when he was alive, rest in peace, both of them, Whitney and Prince. So rest in peace. Oh man, all of these are gone. Man, that's crazy. When I first posted this, at least two of them were still alive. Yeah, two of them were still alive. We had already lost Luther, we'd already lost Michael, but Whitney was still alive, and so was Prince. When I first found this meme, that's crazy. But anywho, when Prince was alive, if y'all seen like him on the award shows, like this man gives a show. And if I'm paying for them or to see a show, I definitely want to see booty cheeks and chaps. Like that is definitely something I want to see. All Michael Jackson is showing is his ankles, right? All Michael Jackson is showing is his ankles. He's not showing, the good stuff. So if I have the choice between some booty cheeks and some ankles, sorry, Michael, you lose that one, right? Because Prince had a nice set of booty cheeks. And when he put them in them classic, assless chaps, and then that thing became a nightmare, I was definitely down with that. Now hold on. Luther is going to be a part of my upcoming wedding. Dance with My Father Again is a very amazing song. Like that is the business. And actually, I got to meet Luther Vandross, and he signed my teddy bear. So Luther, he's got the home court advantage out because out of all of these people, I actually met him in person. So I'm saying Michael Jackson, even though I don't think I would want to go to his. I think for all intents and purposes that I just named here, I think I would definitely be going to a Prince concert because that shit would be let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. But the only deal with that would be he can't play anything past Under the Cherry Moon because I didn't really care for his music after that. He can't do anything after that. Next up, ROA alum Nene Leakes sued by boyfriend's estranged wife over alleged affair. Nene Leakes has been sued by her boyfriend's estranged wife 6 months into their relationship. The woman claimed Nene ruined their marriage and had an affair with him. Ooh, Nene Leakes. Mm, mm, mm. Being accused of sleeping with a married man because I think in that first episode she told Sheree to keep her legs closed to married men. So now that Sheree has done that and then decided to go after felons so that she can make sure that they're not married and not having sex with anybody because they're in prison, um, now she's into it. Alienation of affection. Can you guys believe that we can sue people for that? I wish Las Vegas would take that up. Do you know how many people that I have that I would have lawsuits coming toward me? No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. Just not to say they haven't tried. Okay. I think I'm the married man's, like I'm the side chick number one. Like I'm fun. I don't really give a fuck too much, you know. Like so, I definitely probably they see me and they're like, oh, okay, coach, she gonna be fun. But I think about maybe about 40, I started to think, I gotta do all this fucking work and I don't get none of the pleasure if this motherfucker dies. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that no more. If I have to put up with your bullshit for all of these years, then my name's gonna be on the paperwork. So I don't know. Suing for alienation of affection is kind of weird because I think you would have to sue yourself, right? Like if obviously if he's out cheating or doing something, it's not working. So obviously there's alienation of affection. So why aren't you suing yourself? Or maybe wedded people could sue each other for alienation of affection, because usually that's what happens when they break up, right? Or when they start drifting apart, as they say. They start saying, oh, you're not as affectionate as you used to be anymore. So I wonder if they could sue each other. Wouldn't that be cool? Like you could sue your wife or your husband, like, motherfucker, I'm not happy and I'm suing you for alienation of affection. Or men, this would be good for you. You're always saying women use, their body parts as a weapon in a relationship. Maybe you could sue your wife. Maybe you can be the very first one to sue your wife and win for alienation of affection because you fucked up. But now on the other side, you got to realize that you fucked up. That's why there's no affection. Oh, I'm glad that I got to this one. I didn't even know that it was in here, but this is the address to where we will be on June 24th, y'all. We will be over at 1025 South First Street, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Vegas Theater Company. And we would love it if all of you guys would join us out there. Tickets are on sale. They are $25. Okay, they're $25 for the regular seat. And that's just means to get in the venue. And then they are $35 for the VIP experience where you get to become a part of the show. And I put it down there on the scrolly bar to purchase birthday tickets to June 24th via Cash App. There's the information in case you guys want to know, want to see, want to go, want to come, because it really is going to be an amazing time. And 12 comedians from all over the United States have agreed to come here and tickle our funny bone for my big day. So that's how you can buy the tickets, which is down there. I'm going to leave that up for a little while. When you purchase the tickets via Cash App, you get the commemorative show ticket. So you get one from me. You get a show ticket that I actually created with my own hands. Okay, so it is a commemorative ticket to this show because, yeah, it's going to be really flipping fantastic. And you're going to want to hold on to those tickets as memorabilia because they may come in handy not only at my show, but at some other shows around at least the United States. Nobody's coming in from Canada or anything, but it may definitely be good for other comedy shows that might be in your area. And you may be able to show the ticket and get in free. I don't know. We shall see how it works, right? That's all we could do is just see how it works. But they are on sale. And it would be a great gift for me if you guys would come out and join me for my birthday. Number one, you're there and I don't feel lonely like I ain't got no friends. But number two and number three is that there are going to be some really talented people here uh, all at one time. And so you are not going to want to miss this. It's going to be like one for the masses. And then we're going to keep it pushing. New details to come along. So keep tuning in to taking it to the stream, which is the name of this show right here, what we doing. So just remember, um, this is where you can get all of the information to my life. I'm always doing something with somebody, and you guys never know who the somebody is going to be that I'm doing it with, because it's all right. So me and my son are debating, is Yoo-hoo considered chocolate milk? And this is something I'm on the fence with, so I cannot give you my opinion on this. This is where I need y'all to kind of jump in and let me know. And while you guys are contemplating the actual answer to this question that has gotten my
Man, move
son
on from
into
that, man.
fight,
Man, move on. But speaking of
is
dating,
some more of
I'm
JB
gonna tell
Robinson.
y'all how I met my current wife. Met at a party across the street from my house, house party. She walked in, I was like, ooh, shit, it was this bad. Had the Tony Braxton cut. She was jazzy. I said, man, she looked like she over the mountain. From over the mountain. Mountain Brook, 280, something like that. I said, she ain't from around here. So we got time for me to pick her up, right? I put her address in my GPS, and I found out she ain't live too far. GPS took me straight to Belton. I said, oh, shit. I heard about these Belton when GPS told me, turn Dartmouth Avenue. I turned on Dartmouth Avenue. It said, your destination should be 1.6 miles on the right. I'm driving, I'm going through houses and stuff. I'm like, hell yeah, okay, this is all right. I get into the project. I'm like, oh, shit. I said, oh, dang. I'm rolling. I rolled through the project. GPS said, make U-turn. Rerouting. Make U-turn. I did a U-turn. I'm rolling back through. It's a destination on the left. Destination on the left. By that time, my phone got knocked offline. I picked up his hug. She said, nigga, you see me with my hand out this damn door? I said, oh, shit. The Tony Braxton cut was a quick weed. But I fell in love, you know what I'm saying? She beat me down. She a little younger than me, so I thought I was gonna teach her ass. That's something to teach her. So she taught me everything that I didn't know and some shit they ain't supposed to know. It came time for us to do a little something. So she a wig wearer, so she had a wig on, half glowing. She let me in the house. She got a thong on up her ass. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm finna She said, I'm finna go in the room and get more comfortable. You come back there when you get ready. I got myself together, I got me some new shit from the gas station. That American Honey. I heard about the American Honey. The American Honey allow you to go multiple rounds. Now, if you got real ED, you need to go to the men's clinic. The gas station ain't for you, dog. Your shit don't work at all. You need to go get a shower you did here. When I walk in the room, she laying up on the bed, her wig on the dresser, she laying there. With a stocking cap on like this, looking like O.G. Bobby Jones. I know I'm investable, but I don't want to join no goddamn game. She said, boy, you know you want this. I said, you damn right I do. She said, I'm gonna ride. I said, shit, come on, don't fall out. Man, little did I know she had that good. She ran me. My arms started folding up. She gave me the goddamn pause. I said, oh. I thought the pause was just doing sex, so after we got through, I'm going to the refrigerator to get some water and shit. The power is still in my body. I'm like, ah. And when you're in a new relationship, you got to make sure that both people are actually in a relationship. Because about 2 weeks after that, I'm riding, I see her standing on the side of her car, and a dude, she talking to a dude. I whipped around, I'm sliding in so fast. I got my foot out the door before the truck started rolling. I drove my toe like I'm catching a I drove the toe and turf toe. I said, what you doing? She said, what you talking about, fool? I said, what you doing talking to this motherfucker? She said, what are you talking about? I didn't know we were exclusive. I said, motherfucker, I go with you. I was doing what I had for the longest, man. I'm like, shit, I thought we were in a relationship. That nigga crazy. On that note, man, what y'all think about these pandemic babies? Y'all think these pandemic babies some miracle babies? I'm gonna tell you what a pandemic baby is. There's a product of a young girl that got knocked up by a sugar dad. Never this shit can stretch out far enough. These babies are not amazing. They just old men babies. I'm telling you, I know Mr. Willie Child when I see you. My cousin got a pandemic baby. Tonight, look at him, ain't he cute? He's just 3 months. He already walking. I said, yeah. She said, you over there in the bassinet? I said, for real? I looked in the bassinet. This little motherfucker looking like Samuel Jackson on the run. Looked like his first words was gonna be motherfucker. Give me some motherfucking milk right now.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
the baby.
I'm gonna pause it right here and get back to the question at hand because this question is definitely causing fights in my household. And since I didn't get an answer from all of you guys, from anybody, I am going to go with I am still mad at him because here is where the question came from. I sent him to the store to get me some chocolate milk and some chocolate donuts. My son is the worst person to ask to go to the store for you for any reason, for anything, right? Because he don't get what you asked him for. He gets what is closest to his hand to grab. So you could ask for chocolate donuts and chocolate milk, and when he go to the store and come back, you'll have like Doritos and a soda. And so on this particular time when he came back, what I got was Yoo-hoo and chocolate donuts. And they were the worst chocolate donuts on the shelf. They were the ones I think they had been up there for like 5 years. And he brings them back to me, and I'm like, first of all, I can't eat the chocolate donut. So I thought I would at least have the chocolate milk. And he then gives me some damn Yoo-hoo, condensed milk, like in its water. It's chocolate water. I don't care what nobody say. Yoo-hoo is chocolate water. They took chocolate syrup, they got some water, and that is what Yoo-hoo is. I don't even think it has riboflavins in it. And riboflavins is in everything. Y'all can read the back of anything that you drink, and I bet you'll find some riboflavins. This was so, this is not milk. And so when I yelled at him, he was like, it's milk. I'm like, no, it's not. And he was like, yes, it is. And I was like, no, it's not. And so I told him that I would bring this subject on the show from now until forever until I get an answer on whether Yoo-hoo is considered chocolate milk or not. But I can see that y'all don't give a damn about my pain today. So we just gonna keep it pushing. Defund, dismantle, disband, reform, or restructure. Which one do you think needs to be done to the government, to the political offices? And my point on this is I think they need to be dismantled. I think they need to be dismantled from the top to the bottom. And then you need to start all the fuck over with new people because the old people don't even reflect the culture that we live in today. They reflect the same culture from 50 million years ago because we don't have term limits. The only thing we have term limit on is the president. And everybody else can stay in office until they die. I think the governor has terms, and we just now got that on, on paper. But I think we just need to tear it all down and start again with new people that reflect the world we live in today. And I think they are never going to let that happen. And so we're all just kind of stuck with voting for whoever is up there, or not voting at all and letting them get up there anyway. So I challenge you guys to look out, just like they do with celebrity videos. Them celebrities ain't paying y'all no attention. You're like, oh my God, I love Kevin Hart. I love Kevin Hart. Hearts. 1 million views, 2 million views. He don't know you. He don't know you. He don't know you. He ain't gonna answer you back. It ain't gonna be a chance where you're gonna type it in and he's gonna answer you back. Okay. But the people like me who care about you, who post your content, who share your content, who like your content, who talk about you, who know your baby's graduated from school, who know you lost a baby or lost a mom or whatever, 5 likes. And I got to work for that. Okay. So again, vote for some people that when you call their name, they call back to you. Vote for people like that. You don't have to get into the political which way you want to go and who does what. Vote for the person when you call their name. I call it the echo theory. Okay. So when you call out, you should hear your name come back to you. If I say Brenda, it should say Brenda, 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 Brenda. It should not, when I call out and go, Brenda, it shouldn't be crickets. Okay. So vote for those people. Vote for the people who you hear your name come back from them. I don't care if it's your neighbor that got only 2 other constituents. I bet you they know your name. I bet you they know your problems. I bet you they have, if not the same problems, I bet you they have experienced something similar to it. So I challenge you, take away their power. And the only way to take away their power is to use the one thing that they halfway kind of gave you, which is your vote. Okay? No way you can cheat the system with the vote. Not with, that man on the trail looking for voter fraud. Now is the safest time in America to ever be able to vote Black people, right? Because we always say our vote don't count. They throw them away. Um, they don't count them. Our vote doesn't count anyway. So why are we even voting? Okay, so now that voter fraud is a thing and it's on the front page of every magazine, it's on the lips of every politician. Now is the safest time to vote, where they are going to count every motherfucking one of them, because they don't want that man to be right. So now would be the time to vote, folks. Okay, so yeah, take their power away from them. Don't vote for people who literally can't look at some shit and own up to what they did. Okay, own up to what you said. It's on video, motherfuckers. It's on social media, motherfuckers. You can't go back and say you didn't say it. You said it. Okay? So now all you need to do is, if you don't feel that way anymore, apologize and move on. If you still feel that way, stand on your motherfucking point. Don't be wishy washy. Okay? So either way, make them accountable for the things that they are saying to you and putting on videos. Because again, people like them, they don't know you. They don't know your problems. They don't care about you and your problems. Okay. They care about what's going to get them voted back into office the next time. So take your little vote that they half-heartedly gave you and vote for somebody that when you scream your name, you hear it come back to you. Use it as the echo theory. You guys learned that today right here on this show. So I'm glad that you guys are tuning in. Another story that comes to mind, Britney Spears police. Oh, it's on Britney Spears. And police rushed to her wedding to apprehend her first husband, who's obviously gone down the tubes. Have y'all seen him? If you have not seen him, Go over and check that out on YouTube because this Negro looked like he been smoking crack for the last 30 years. And he is, I don't even know if he's 30 years old because Brittany likes him young. Did you see that young tenderoni she done married now? She like 40 years old and he like 20 something. Okay, Brittany ain't playing. But anyway, her first husband of a couple of hours actually bum rushes the wedding and gets tackled and now faces up to a year in jail. My opinion on this, Brittany, you just got loose. Okay, you just got from underneath the thumbs of your oppressor. Okay, so you feel like black people feel occasionally, except for you can escape. You have like lawyers and things in your corner. So thank God we had like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King in ours. But you just got loose, okay? You running around marrying the first person that said you're pretty and you're free. I don't know the backstory to them too, but I'm glad that she at least got a prenup. So that's the only thing that's has me not saying that her people should be taking a look at her again, to be tied down because she done went out and married this young man with her old asses. And then if y'all seen the video for her bachelorette party or the after party, all of these old ass bitches, Madonna included, up there singing happy birthday. I'm sorry, singing some song. I told you I got birthday brain. I got birthday brain. Don't judge me. I got birthday brain. Okay. Sitting up there singing with her in this after wedding, whatever the fuck it was, right? And they all look like, like vampires. They all look like old ass vampires who are looking to suck the blood out of all of these younger men so that they can remain young forever. Okay. So all I'm saying is Britney Spears might be another case of the Kim Kardashian kiss, the one where they lay their lips on you and then your whole life is fucked after that. Because her first husband that they tackled, that you see there laying on the ground right there in the helpless position, he only had a night being married to Britney Spears. And you see what it's got him doing? It's got him breaking into fucking weddings. It's got him like traveling from wherever the fuck he lives all the way to where the fuck she lives in order to get his ass kicked and now face up to a year in jail. This guy needs to get a life. And Britney, I'm worried about you, but at least I'm cautiously optimistic that even if you fucked up, they won't take your money. Okay, so even if you fucked up, they won't take your money. So I'm kind of happy about that. All right, next story up. Oh, this is a Dear Abby. This is a Dear Abby note that comes from the Providence Journal. And well, let me read it and then we can talk about it. We decided to seek out a second sister wife for my husband. I was completely on board with it at first. He reached out to a woman he knew years ago and asked if she would consider joining our family. However, I started getting this feeling that she wasn't the right woman to bring to our family. All right, so um I have so many questions on this one. I've got so many questions. Because the first question is, I don't think you can agree to do something at the beginning of the marriage and then decide because it's not working out for you or quite the way you thought about it. I don't think you could just change, change thoughts in the middle, excuse me, in the middle of the marriage. I don't think you could just decide and make up your mind that, you know what, I don't want to do this. I don't want us to do this because now it's not only does she not want to do it, but now she doesn't want us to do it, which is including your ass. So I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think women should be able to just change their mind because it's not working out the way they thought. Because what they were trying to do is they were trying to be open minded, knowing that they didn't want to do that bullshit. Nobody wants to do that. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. No woman in her right mind wants to do that unless they were raised that way and that is the shit that they were brought up on. Okay. Me, myself personally, don't want to do that shit. And actually, that's how I kind of got married my first time too, is doing shit that I really did not feel in my heart to do, saying shit that was not in my heart to do, and agreeing to shit that was not in my heart to do. That's how I ended up with my dumbass married. Okay, in a horrible, horrible, horrible marriage. Okay, if he ever says anything different, he's a lying ass because that marriage was garbage. All right, so that's my first question. Or my first piece of advice is, ladies, if you don't agree with it, do not, do not ever, I don't care how cool he is, do not open your life to that kind of drama if that's not the smoke that you want, because you cannot change your mind in the middle of the marriage. If that's the way you hook them, that is the what you that is what you have to do to keep going. I'm so mad I can't even get my words together. Anyway, so now going on, she was completely on board with it at first until her husband reached out to a woman he knew years ago. No, fellas, hell no, no. If you're going to do this and be in this kind of relationship, your woman is like, okay, we can do this open relationship, or we can find a sister wife, or whatever the goofy fuck is going on. You do not get to reach back into your pot of people that you knew. It has to be a new person. It cannot be somebody you knew way before now, because the only person who should know more about you in the relationship that you are currently in, the only other woman, is your mama. Okay, there should not be another person in your life, in your relationship, that knows more about you than your wife. And I know a lot of men have women friends that they've been friends with back, years ago, and or they grew up together and they're friends. But again, in my world, they got to be a friend of the past. You cannot, if it's our sexual relationship, if I've agreed to share, you're not going to come back and bring some broad that's been laughing in my face and showing up at the family weddings and all of that, and bring her in my face and talk about sleeping with her or making her a sister wife. Nigga, are you crazy? Yeah, men, do not fall into that trap. Okay, do not fall into that trap, because that is a bad place to go. So my advice for this young lady would be to suck it up. Nobody told you to agree to some shit that you did not want to do. Okay. Uh, Justin Chuck says, Chocolate Chow. Hey, Justin, it's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. You got, you definitely came at a good part or point in what we are doing here. Oh, he said, preach it. There we go. So I'm making some sense to somebody, and that's cool because I really feel strongly. Now, let me get on to the preaching it. My advice for this young lady is, like I said, to suck it up. If you said yes and you did not put out any rules ahead of time for your husband, whether it could be an old person or it had to be a new person, um, you don't get to choose, mama. If you did not say that at the beginning, to say that, you know, I get to choose the woman of the relationship or the extra sister wife, if you did not make that a prerequisite, baby girl, just go ahead and suck it up. Okay? Just suck it up. Cause you laid it out there. You decided to do that and to allow that kind of shenanigans into your bedroom. So I'm telling you, Lady Love, go ahead and take one for the team and suck that up. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, let's tune in to the last part of this video for this comedian because I like to watch the whole thing. I never like to just watch part of something. I want to see all of what is going on for real, for real, for real. Oh, this is always really, really, really good. Okay, let me see where we at over here. All right, we over here. All right, JB Robinson.
Progress. And I'm like, this baby is amazing. She said, he checked 3 months. I said, yeah, 3 months and 47 years. I said, that was good. I said, you gonna fool me. I know Benjamin Button when I see him. Then on this, I went over there and when I got there, dude set it up peeing in the real toilet with a hand on his hip. And I look at my baby, he just progressed. The little Negro had a hand on the dick and everything. I said, damn, got the allegation me, boy. On the 9 in my picture, she gonna send me a picture of he got on a silk suit, standing up there with a receding hairline, 9 months and a full set of teeth in it. I said, that is not no pandemic miracle baby. That's Mr. Willie baby. I'm gonna tell y'all one last joke before I get out of here.
I always love the one last joke.
It's old. Some of y'all have seen it perform before. You probably heard it, but most of y'all don't think seen it. Back in the days when I used to cheat, right? I used to go to this lady's house when her husband went to work. So one particular day, I get there. She had this nice little dog, Love. As soon as I go through the door, dog jump up on me, run. Husband doubles back home. He left his damn lunch. So I jump up on the bed. The dog run up under the bed with me. He come in. He sit on the edge of the bed. The dog started moving, talking to his wife. He was like, baby, let's go do a little something, I'm already late to work. She said, what? Come on. So the dog moved. He said, what the hell that is on that bed? She said, that crazy ass dog. He stuck his hand up under there. He got like this close to my face. So I'm holding the dog. He talking again. Dog moved again. He said, what the hell is that under that goddamn bed? He stuck his hand up under there again. I said, lick that motherfucker. He said, that crazy ass goddamn dog. I'm comedian JB Robinson. Thank you, man.
So good. He is so good. I love him. I love that set. Shout out to him. If you know him, you know how funny he is. He is definitely one that you should pay, a ticket cost to go and see. Again, you guys have been nothing but short of amazing. So I thank you guys so much for tuning in to the shenanigans. Um, I I guess I'm gonna just go for a smooth 2 hours here. And thank you for tuning into my new show. So you guys will see it now on Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, PC TV. Now that I know that I can put any episode that I want on there. So mine is included into this TV station. We live on TV, y'all, over in Pittsburgh. Also on the on demand channel, they have one of those. It really is a cool kind of spot to be in right now. And I thank you guys because for like 10 minutes of this video, you guys can go back and watch it. I was talking to my damn self, and it's hard to talk to your damn self. It is hard to talk to your damn self. It is. So, anywho, I do want to do some shout outs because you guys know that's kind of what we do at the end of all my shows anyway. But there are some ticket holders who actually purchased tickets. So thank you so much, everybody who purchased tickets to the Live in Vegas show. It is going to be a really, 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 really cool time. And like I said, you guys have to stay tuned in to this episode because I'm going to start drawing all the information and putting it into one episode. So you only have to go one place to come and see it. And it's going to be this one. And I'm going to extend it for the 2 hours so that I can make sure that I tell y'all everything so y'all can make sure that you guys don't miss stages like this. You like that? I mean, look at that. This is one that we're romancing the stone with right now. We for our comedy, we are looking at these folks right here cuz I'm like, man, that stage looks comfy, it looks cozy, it looks ready for first date night comedy. Can you guys see us in there? I mean, I think I could see me in there. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely can see me in there doing that sort of thing. So all I'm saying is definitely looking to put talent on their stage, in their venue, out of town talent that comes and visits Vegas all the time. We are going to do first date night comedy because 9 times out of 10, the reason you guys are visiting here is because you guys are on vacation with somebody and they want to definitely uh, get cozy and snuggle. Again, the way that you guys can catch us is access your Roku device or a friend that has one. Speaking of myself, that I know a couple of people, not that I have one, but I know a couple of people. And then you can download the UBSN TV app. It is totally free. And you can just click on the button and then you'll see this pretty mug or another mug in its place. You'll see another mug in its place, or mine, or theirs, or somebody. You'll definitely see something, okay? There will not be a time that's scheduled, of course, because it is a live show. So we are on there live at the times that we say, and you have to tune in to all the other shows to figure out when that is because the world of comedy is pretty hard out there. So I've never been kind of like a scheduled girl, keeping on schedule. Yeah, because you never know when something's going to come up. You never know when somebody's going to send you something. You don't know when it's going to be time to shoot your shot. So you always got to be ready. And what I love to do more than anything on this planet is I love producing content. I love hanging out with you guys. I remember when they first invented Facebook Live and they told me all I needed to do was push a button and then I could morph onto the video screen. I was like, word up. That's all you had to say. And I have been stuck ever since, right here on your screen, where you can access and take a look into my life. I can take a look into yours, which is way more interesting than me and my boring self. But definitely, I am getting a few more friends and I'm getting I'm getting up there a little more and I'm starting to do a few more things. So if you guys want to see me later on today, you guys can just go to the Dads of Comedy. It looks just like this. Jawan Wheat, you can look him up. You can look up Swamp that nigga. You can look him up and it's spelled just like that with underscores. So make sure you do SWAP underscore THAT underscore NIGGA. Make sure you do that. That is today. Tickets are 99 cents. Your girl gonna be over there to make a fool of herself, but I thought I would come and make a fool of myself here first for my very own platform. No need in somebody else getting more out of what I'm doing than I am because always kind it's always kind of fun to hang out with you guys and be and be in your world. This is how I always feel. They hating but they taking notes, which is kind of crazy. But I like to end anything that I do on a positive note. And I know y'all looking at this shit going, how's that positive? But let me tell you what makes that positive. I do know that there are way more than 6 people who appreciated what I did, who took something from what I did, who got some kind of good feeling from the show today, but they did not leave a like. But that's okay. At least I know that I helped them in some way. And not only that I helped them because that's more personal, but what happened was I helped the world of comedy. I helped the world at large because hopefully something that I said, something that I'm doing, something about the person that I am struck a nerve in those people who did watch it, even if only for a second. If only for one night. Oh, okay, sorry. But even if I brightened up their world for 1 minute or however long they tuned in, I give that to them because I love giving, myself to you guys and letting you, like, another song just popped in my head. That's why I paused, because I literally live my life through song. And every time I say something that equates to a song that I know, my head starts playing the music and I can't stop it. All I could do is sit there and wait till it's over. Crazy, right? I know. There's more than three people out there who, again, got something from the video, or you three were just the ones that stayed the whole entire time. So I thank you guys for tuning in, not only today but tomorrow and beyond, because you guys rock. You guys are fucking rockers. And look, going to the audience, David Green, Justin, Chuck, and Rudy SK Vibes, Christy Baltazar, even with your crazy ass question of why are you tagged into this, you know, y'all really need to get over it. y'all, I'm tagged into things 350 million times a day. Okay. If I can use it, awesome. If I can't, okay. But one thing that I don't know is telling a person that thought of me, however they thought of me, why are you thinking of me? Well, excuse the fuck out of me. Okay? Excuse me. And for all intents and purposes, there are 3 or 4 million people on Facebook. And I don't need to be friends with you. But if I am, I think about you all the time. Because you guys are the people that allow me to do what I love to do the most. And for that, I will be eternally grateful to each and every one of you, whether you click on this by intent or by accident, whether you're on my show or on my stage. I still appreciate you and think about you every single day. And that doesn't matter how many of you that there will be today, tomorrow, and beyond. I still think of every last one of you. But if you are a hater and you are taking notes, please take note to this. Pay it forward sometimes. Help a person out that ain't got shit to do with you. Help a person out that ain't got shit to give you, shit to do with you. It will definitely feel better. I won't call out any names, but I had a person the other day, actually yesterday. They actually text me for something. And then when I told them, what I wanted to do and how, I just get excited when people text me. I haven't thought about you in a minute. And then you text me and I get all excited because you're now here or in my vision. So I told her like all of the things that I wanted to do. And this person decided to tell me, well, I don't want to do none of that shit. I just, this is what I called and asked you for, and this is all I wanted. So if you get any of this particular thing, give me a call. How many of y'all out there think I'm finna call her? Just by a raised hand, bubble, something. How many people? How many? Anybody? Yeah. Yeah, because yeah. All I'm saying, people, is sometimes you have to take one for the team, whatever team you playing on, and you have to help somebody that has absolutely nothing to give you. It feels better. I promise you it does. Now, what feels even better than that is when that person that you have helped actually reaches back and helps you again, or reaches back and says thank you, or helps you. Either one of those. All I'm saying is that think about people in this world that have not been as lucky as you are to get where you're going or doing what you're doing. Okay. And then think about just being a blessing to somebody's life. Just think about that. It's all good. It's all really good in the hood for you just to be a blessing in other people's life, and that's what I want to continue to do. That's what I want to continue my platform to do, is to be a blessing to people. Because when I had bubble gum and paper clips and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but I know I wanted to do it, people were kind to me and they continue to be kind to me. And I thank them very much for that. So if you're a hater and you're taking notes, please, dear Jesus, please notate that. Be kind to people, even if they have nothing to do with you and nothing to give you, because you never know when the hold on, let me get this together. You never know when the toes you step on may be connected to the ass you have to kiss one day. They told me that very, very, very far back. And all I'm telling you guys is that it is definitely true. Okay. Because I've had to kiss some asses of some toes that I didn't too much care about. And I was like, good, good luck. Oh, Justin Chuck says, pretty mug and a great voice. Thank you, sir. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for that. That definitely made my morning. He says, life by music. Let me see. Life by music, it's how I live too. See? Me and you, Justin. Me and you. Me and you. My sister and my brother too. I know that's not the word, so keep your inbox messages. Just keep your inbox messages. Justin Chuck says, I'm a hater that I have not known you actually longer than I have. Oh, oh, you're sweet, Justin. Look at you being all sweet. You got to cut that out. You know, it's been 7 years. That's all I'm saying. It's been 7 years. You got to cut all that sweet stuff out. Um, David Green says phone, so he finally settled on phone, but you're wrong, David. It's keys, but you hadn't typed that in, and you probably were cooking something, so you didn't know that I had mentioned the answer. But it is definitely um, keys that people misplace. I know I definitely do that all the time. Let me see. Oh, I told you guys that I would be back to this. Let me see. Uh, I was on well, First King. Okay, Linda DeVries, McBain, Stephen Osborne, Sammy, James, John Tate, Michael Wirtz, Andy Tillinghast. I hope I said that right. Ruby, Tom, Myers, Christie, my oh, wait, no. Tom Myers. Tom Myers. Tom Myers. Thank you for inboxing me, Tom. I'm not sure if you were on the show, but I definitely got your inbox message and I will definitely answer that here in a second. Christy Baltazar, because that's the person who says, why am I tagged in on this? Virginia Diaz Harper. Hmm. My unicorn. I love you, my dear. I love you, love you, love you. Arkany Moore, our comment DJ. I love you, my sir. I love you. Lisa Wood, I know you're always tuning in if you have a chance to do so. GD Fenderson, I love you. Great job on sipping tea with Lisa D. Joy Towner, I can't wait to see you on Tuesday for our show together. That's going to be amazing. And yeah, there you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, welcome everybody. Those are all the shout outs that I had, making sure that I shout everybody out. Who is this? Alex First King Cook Jr. What's going on Sunday at 6 p.m.? Oh. Well, Sunday at 6 p.m., we do Sauce in the City singles match game. So, Alex, I don't know if you're single like a Pringle and down to mingle, but we do a dating show. So, it is our very first series that has put the metal to the pedal when it comes to online dating. So we get a bunch of our single Sauce in the City friends and we put them on one screen. We play games, we ask questions, we hit hot topics to, see how the old thinker is thinking, see how the old heart is pumping. And then at the end of the episode, we try to see if we can make a match. If we can, awesome. If we can't, at least we had a really good time trying to figure out if we could. So, 6 p.m., if you're a single Pringle, Alex, we would love to have you on that episode. If you're not a single Pringle, we have the next group episode coming up of Sauce in the City on Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I always put that Pacific Standard Time on there because 9 a.m. for me is not 9 a.m. on the East Coast or Central. You guys get a little more time to sleep in. Lucky. I am a hater about that. I can tell you that much. I'm a hater incubator on that one. Anyway, so we have another group episode that is Sauce in the City, the 9 o'clock Magic Hour Comedy Church. We play games, meet new people, hit hot topics. But on this episode, we ask that you come as you are. And basically, uh you don't have to be camera ready to get on that one. We just ask that you show up. If you show up, where you go up. We have a really great time, and it's a time where we all can woosah after a long weekend comedy and kind of catch up with our comedic cast, which is what I always like to do because I miss y'all so much. When I'm not on screen with you guys, I miss you. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you on screen or the next episode. And then I'm always excited because I can't wait to see who's going to actually be there. So, yeah, it's a whole thing, Alex, and you are welcome to come, and we would love to have you. Um, if you're more of a night bird, though, we have it again on Wednesday night, and that's the Sauce in the City 9 o'clock Magic Hour +1 party. And we just do that one at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we meet new people, play games, hit hot topics, and have a whole lot of fun. So if you guys can see, like my setups are the same or my format's the same, the things that are important to me are the same. It's important to me that we meet new people to keep our networks flowing, to keep things going and growing. See what I did there? It's important to me that we play games because games are the life's blood of life. Okay. If Bob Barker didn't teach us anything, people, um, games are where it's at. Okay. And I love to have fun. Field day at school was always one of my favorite times, to go outside and play games with the kids. So playing games is super important. Hitting hot topics is important too because I'm not even a comedian yet, but I am definitely more than haha funny play all the time. There are a lot of hot topics in the world that needs everybody's viewpoint. And like I said at the beginning of this thing, the people, I'm so glad I get to hang around comedians because they can take anything and put a comedic point of view on it and take some of the hate out of it, take some of the danger out of it, make you think about it a little bit different. And I really actually like that. Like, I need that. I encourage that. So I make as many episodes of this shit as I have to in order to make sure that their voices are heard in a world that needs to hear it. So, Alex, inbox me. Let's get you on a show. I would love to see you. Oh, yeah, I'm single. Laugh out loud, 35. No kids either. Woo! Okay, baby boo. I might need you for my own shit. Like I might need you for me personally. Like I might need you. I might need that. Like, damn, them bitches, I might need that. But I am 47, so I am a bit older. And I do have some young fillies in the stable. Um, young ladies who are very, very, very amazing. and they're in your age group, and I think you guys would make a great match. Again, Alex, get at me in the inbox. And I think everybody, with that being said, because there's no more comments, and I think I said thank you to everybody, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here so I can get myself together for my new show, not new show, for my next show, House Divas of Comedy, today at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where me and my ladies take y'all behind the ha-has, the ahs, and the oohs of the women in comedy that we know. And we know some pretty fucking fantastic women. So if you guys either want me to stay here and talk to you now, then I need comments. But if you want to take a break, go get something to eat, I'm going to go get something to eat. And then y'all can catch me again at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Then that's what we will do. Oh, we got another comment. Me. Yay. Okay. So you're in. You. You. Or Alex might be a girl. I don't know. Wait, no. It's a junior. So it has to be a boy, right? So, because I can't see the picture, Alex, and a girl could be Alex, and you said me, and I was talking about, fillies that I have in the stable, and you said me, so I didn't know. But you said you're a junior, that's in your name, so I'm going to assume that you are a man and no kids either. So that's really good. And I'm going to look forward to seeing you in my inbox. I haven't heard a ding yet, Alex. I have not heard it ding yet. Okay. So if you are listening to the sound of my voice, go ahead and hit me up in the inbox. Sauce in the City singles match game is a really fun show. We hope to make a match. And again, I'll tell you on another episode how that came about. But we hope to make a match. We hope you smoke out a match. Um, but for real, it's just about meeting people and having a good time and talking about some hot relationship. That's called what? All right, Alex, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you are saying to me right now. Oh, you said you already hit that up the other day. Okay, very cool. Well, I know I put some answers back in there for you, Alex. So thank you so much for hitting us up and wanting to be on the show. And other people, if you guys want to, oh, you're on for 6 p.m. Sunday. Oh, cool. Thank you, Alex. See how you have to fill in the blanks? Because Facebook are pissants and the time in between the comments come up, I'll be off talking about something else. And so you have to remind me of where we was going with that. So you're on 6 p.m. Sunday. Oh, so this is one of our bachelors in the house, and he's like stalking me on here, which I love. I love low key stalkers, Alex, because I'm one of those. So trying to see what you're in for. Are you? Huh? Huh? You think you're gonna get to know what you're in for? Huh? Huh? You think you're gonna know? I already tell my son capoeira. Capoeira. You don't know which way I'm coming from. You don't know what I'm finna do, Alex. You don't know me. You don't know me. I'm trying to tell you. No, I'm just kidding. Alex, it's gonna be super fun to have you in the studio. And thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with me. Oh, this means call me. Oh, well, okay. So it doesn't look like a hand on my side. It doesn't look like this. Okay. So it doesn't look like that. It just looks like a little yellow. Here, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, not even with my glasses on does it look like it's doing this, but I will call you indeed. I'm super excited to have you on the show, and I want to get all the details for the ladies. And with that being said, everybody, I think I am going to jump out of here. Oh, don't be laughing at me, Alex. I'm gonna so get you. Do not be laughing at me. That is not what it is. Anywho, Very important that we do this. Shout out to Ian Rainier and Fun Day Comedy, hosting Sauce in the City down at the Vegas Theater Company. Thanks so much, Vegas Theater Company, for allowing us to do our show inside of your venue. Thank you, Robert Kane, for doing the flyer that we soon will have. Uh, thank you to Jamil Peterson, who's coming all the way from, I think it's Virginia. I want to say Virginia. So thank him for coming all this way. But even more important, it's in a really, tenuous time for him. So we really want to take time to shout out to him for coming. And Shaquan and the husband, thank you guys for coming. Mikey Bones, thank you for coming. David Green, thank you for coming. Hold on. I have the names. I have everybody. G Dane, thank you for coming. Henny B, thank you for coming. Um, Let me see. I got more. I got more. Hold on, because I want to make sure that I thank every one of you guys who are coming this way for my birthday party. You make me feel. You make me feel like dancing. Gonna dance the night away. You make me feel like dancing. Gonna dance the night away. Carol Johnson, thank you for coming. Um, that's going to be amazing. She's out of California and she is killing it on the Flapper stage. So thank you for putting down what you're doing to make it over here. Comedian Louis Bruce, thank you for coming in. I think he's in Arizona. Darrell Hearns is in Arizona. Thank you. Roy Anthony, he's going to be over here in California and is going to make the drive with his friend over to Vegas for me. Ryan Rodriguez, thank you, sir. Um, let's see. Joy Towner, thank you for trying. Sandra Slade, thank you for trying. Gas prices is a lot these days. Nicolina Nix, thank you for trying. Said more in the house. Thank you for coming back to Vegas. That's gonna be dope. And Stefan Braxton, thank you for making the trip and for being a friend and for PCTV. Also, shout out to UBS and TV and Katash. You are wonderful and at the top of your game. I love you guys. And wow, for all intents and purposes, I think I am out of here. But I love you guys. And shout out to you guys for hanging in there for 2 hours and 17 minutes and 48 seconds. So shout out to y'all. I love you. I will see you on the next episode, of course, of dun, da, 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 Taking It to the Stream with Brenda Brown, aka the Chocolate Child. And if y'all don't know, that's me. That's me. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for the 8 hearts, likes, and cares that I'm on here. That really made me feel good. Thank you to the 7 to 8 people that showed up all at one time. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to the 2 people who are still rocking with me to the last second. Thank you. Thank you to all of y'all and shout out to y'all. I'm out of here.